Anaconda, directed by Tom Gormican and starring Jack Black, Paul Rudd, Steve Zahn, Thandie Newton, Daniela Melchior, and then some other small cameos like that. So going into Anaconda, I had seen like ads around Christmas and stuff, and I was curious what it would be. But I was like, okay, it's like maybe I want to watch it on streaming. So eventually it came to Crave, and I watched it. So you know what? This movie kind of reminded me of, and they reference this in the movie about the fact that Jack Black is an indie filmmaker and he has made films in his youth and he has that inspiring quality in him and he wants to go back to that. And the fact that like they're doing a kind of reboot of Anaconda because essentially Jack Black is wanting to get his friends to make their own version of Anaconda, and it's kind of like Be Kind Rewind meets a very comedy light version of Tropic Thunder, and that generally surprised me. So yeah, going into that, I was like, "That's cool that they're mixing the two things." But as for my pros and cons, as I want to be more specific, um, the things I really did like about this movie was the dynamic between Jack Black and Paul Rudd and Thandie Newton and Steve Zahn. They were all great. Some of the comedy doesn't really land as well. Like there's like a pee joke or something like that that I was like, okay, why is it in there? So obviously it doesn't reach the heights of say Tropic Thunder or even Be Kind Wine, but it's still somewhat amusing. Um, the dynamic between the cast is good. The nominations that. But yeah, honestly, it's like I wish I could say more about like the what I pros and liked and stuff. But I found it to be a generic streaming movie with Jack Black and Paul Rudd being standouts of that, and the fact that they mix Be Kind Rewind and Tropic Thunder. So you know what? If you're looking for a laugh, I'd give it a watch on streaming. But if not, you can give it a skip.